Hello everyone and welcome to The Hunger Games, Gravity Falls Edition. Basically on the Hunger Games simulator from Brent Steele. Anyway, for District 1 we have Dipper and Mabel. District 2 we have Stan and Ford Pines. District 3 we have Wendy and Seuss. District 4 we have Robbie and Tambry. District 5 we have Lee and Nate. District 6 we have Thompson and Blendon. District 7 we have Gideon and Pacifica. District 8 we have McGucket and his raccoon wife. District 9 we have Waddles and Gompers. District 10 we have Agent Powers and Agent Trigger, the government guys. District 11 we have Bill and Dippy Fresh. District 12 we have... Really? Why? Okay, so we have that fixed. District 12, we have Candy and Grenda. And I was messing with it earlier, so that's why I must have forgot to put some of the photos. But I would have put Mabel and Waddles in the same district because, you know, she loves Waddles. But we can't forget her brother Dipper. Anyway, let's get it started. The bloodbath. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. McGucket grabs a shield leaning on the cornucopia. Raccoon Wife retrieves a trident from inside the cornucopia. Tambry takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. Agent Trigger runs away from the cornucopia. Agent Powers stays at the cornucopia for resources. Nate runs away with a lighter and some rope. Pacifica scares Seuss away from the cornucopia. Yeah, I can kind of imagine that. This face. Yeah, that definitely scares someone. Lee finds a canteen full of water. Mabel runs away from the cornucopia. Bill runs away from the cornucopia. Candy runs away from the cornucopia. Dippy Fresh and Gideon fight for a bag. Dippy Fresh gives up and retreats. Yeah, you better. Waddles takes a handful of throwing knives. Well, that's good. Robbie runs away from the cornucopia. Same with Thompson. Stan grabs a jar of fishing bait while Dipper gets the gear. Oh. Wendy snatches a pair of size. Ford runs away from the cornucopia. Same with Blendon. And Gompers finds a backpack full of camping equipment. And Grenda runs away with a lighter and some rope. Day 1. Blendon and Bill work together for the day. Tambry is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Stan overhears Raccoon Wife and Wendy talking in the distance. Wendy, have you gone insane? Or can Raccoon Wife actually talk now? Who knows? Gideon thinks about home. Lee searches for a water source. Waddles makes a slingshot. Mabel and Gomper split up to search for resources. Thompson pushes Nate off a cliff during a knife fight. What? I thought you guys were friends, but okay, this is the Hunger Games, anything goes. Sue searches for firewood. Candy thinks about home. Agent Powers steals from Agent Trigger while he isn't looking. Well. Dipper, McGucket, Robbie, and Dippy Fresh raid Ford's camp while he is hunting. Grenda falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Okay. Pacifica hunts for other tributes. Okay. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Nate and Grenda. Night 1. Dippy Fresh goes to sleep. Bill, Blendon, and Robbie discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. McGucket and Thompson run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Candy and Gompers tell stories about themselves to each other. Okay, apparently Gompers can talk now too. Stan, Dipper, and Ford sleep in shifts. Tambry, Gideon, and Lee cheerfully sing songs together. Seuss taints Raccoon's wife food, killing her. Pacifica goes to sleep. Agent Powers tends to Wendy's wounds. Well, that's nice. Mabel sets up camp for the night. Waddles destroys Agent Trigger's supplies while he's asleep. Waddles, you look so cute, but who knows, you're probably evil. Gideon receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Bill diverts Gomper's attention and runs away. Thompson and Dipper split up to research for sources. Waddles receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Ford sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Pacifica and Seuss threaten a double suicide. It fails and they die. McGucket, Mabel, Tambry, and Wendy form a suicide pact, killing themselves. What is up with the suicide? Robbie tries to sleep through the entire day. Agent Trigger scares Candy off. Dippy Fresh tends to Blendon's wounds. Agent Power thinks about home. And Lee stalks Stan. Geez, all the suicides. 7 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Raccoon Wife, Pacifica, Seuss, McGucket, Mabel, Tambry, and Wendy. Night 2. Agent Powers, Blendon, Gideon, and Stan tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Bill kills Gompers with a hatchet. Okay. Robbie convinces Lee to snuggle with him. Agent Trigger, Thompson, Candy, and Ford track down and kill Dippy Fresh. Well, I would too. Waddles questions his sanity, and Dipper tends to his wounds. Day 3. Thompson diverts Agent Power's attention and runs away. Stan goes hunting. Ford discovers a cave. Dipper diverts Waddles' attention and runs away. Robbie is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Agent Trigger picks flowers. Bill, Gideon, Blendon, Lee, and Candy hunt for other tributes. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Gompers and Dippy Fresh. Robbie and Waddles tell stories about themselves to each other. Lee thinks about home. Agent Trigger tends to Ford's wounds. Bill goes to sleep. Stan defeats Dipper in a fight but spares his life. Thompson, Candy, and Blendon sleep in shifts. Agent Powers strangles... Sorry. Agent Powers strangles Gideon with a rope. Okay. Day 4. Thompson explores the arena. Robbie receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Bill is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Ford and Stan work together for the day, as brothers should. Blendon is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Agent Trigger discovers a river. Agent Powers runs away from Candy. Waddles begs for Dipper to kill him. He refuses, keeping Waddles alive. Oh. And Lee receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Why is this picture always screwed up? Night 4. Ford screams for help. Waddles begs for Bill to kill him. He refuses, keeping Waddles alive. Waddles? This is the second time you've done this. What? Agent Powers attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Candy, Agent Trigger, and Thompson discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Blendon climbs a tree to rest. Robbie screams for help. That's probably not going to do much for you because, you know, everyone's out to kill you. Stan and Dipper huddle for warmth, and Lee quietly hums. Day 5. Robbie runs away from Candy. Agent Powers receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Stan receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Blendon overhears Bill and Ford talking in the distance. Who knows, maybe he's trying to strike up another deal. Lee, Agent Trigger, and Thompson hunt for other tributes, and Waddles tends to Dipper's wounds. No cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Agent Trigger kills Agent Powers with a sickle. Candy starts a fire. Ford loses sight of where he is. Stan thinks about home. Robbie strangles Dipper with a rope. Guess he kind of got tired of him. Waddles climbs a tree to rest. Bill quietly hums. Lee questions his sanity. And Blendon defeats Thompson in a fight but spares his life. Day 6. Robbie discovers a cave. Waddles fishes. Stan sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Lee fishes. Ford receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Agent Trigger defeats Candy in a fight but spares her life. Blendon discovers a cave. Bill hunts for other tributes. And Thompson searches for a water source. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Agent Powers and Dipper. You know, I think Agent Triggers kind of got tired of Agent Powers and just decided, no, you must die. Night 6. Bill receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Thompson cries himself to sleep. Candy looks at the night sky. Waddles and Blendon huddle for warmth. Lee begs for Robbie to kill him. He refuses, keeping Lee alive. Stan dies from hunger. You have a toast in your mouth. Ford and Agent Triggers talk about the tributes still alive. The feast. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tributes' families. Waddles sobs while gripping a photo of his friends and family. Aww. Thompson decides not to go to the feast. Ford decides not to go to the feast. Same with Candy. Robbie dies from an infection. Agent Trigger decides not to go to the feast. Bill bashes Lee's head in with a mace. That does seem like something he would do. Blendon dies from an infection. Day 7. Ford, Agent Trigger, Candy, and Bill hunt for other tributes. Waddles tries to spear fish with a trident, and Thompson falls into a pit and dies. While everyone's dying. 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Stan, Robbie, Lee, Blendon, Thompson. Night 7. Waddle loses sight of where he is. Bill and Agent Triggers talk about the tribute still alive. Candy is unable to convince Ford to not kill her. Oh, she must be dead now then. Day 8. Bill sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Agent Trigger travels to higher ground, and Waddle spears Ford in the abdomen. Okay. 2 cannon shots being heard in the distance. Bill and Waddles huddle for warmth. Aww. Agent Trigger cooks his food before putting his fire out. Agent Trigger and Waddles work together for the day, and Bill receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor on day 9. Volcano erupts in the center of the arena. Agent Trigger survives, Bill survives, and Waddle is buried in ash. Oh. 1 cannon shot mirror in the distance. Waddles. Bill taints Agent Trigger's food, killing him. Bill, yes. The winner is Bill from District 1. Yay. I kind of figured he'd win, because, I mean, he's an all-powerful demon. Anyway, he got first place. He's the winner. Nate is in last. Oh yeah, and Bill had the most kills, too. Not very many, actually. 'Cause sometimes there's like 5 or 7. But hey, that's fine. Everyone else just died. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you later.